I see.
All right.
Yes.
Oh, that actually makes more sense.
So since I just hit record, because this is definitely going in the vlog, this is a military cot that Randy used to wear. He used to sleep on in the Marines. And that's what apparently my brother, because he continues to be younger than me.
I keep trying to catch up.
Every time he tries to catch up, he stays younger than me.
Not bad.
Seriously, I can sleep
This collapse when I lay on it.
elsewhere.
And go on your blog.
That would be.
Oh yes, this is so.
I just got back from Maryland a couple days ago. I spent the whole week with my family. After I did that show on Long Island that you guys saw in the last vlog, I drove to Maryland the next morning, and I spent 4 full days visiting. So as you know, if you've been following this channel for a while, my mom lives in Maryland. Now, my little brother, who's 5 years younger than me, he lives out in Seattle, and my little sister, who is 10 years younger than me, lives in Montana. So it's my birthday in a couple of weeks. My brother was coming in town anyway because he had to go to a wedding. My brother decided to come in town like a week early, and then since he was coming in town and I was like, well, I'm gonna be, in the area, let me just drive up. So I decided to drive up to visit with my mom and my brother while he was in town. So then my mom thought, Brian's birthday is only 2 weeks after that. Let's fly his little sister in also because we may as well all be in the same place for his birthday. And my little sister has been dating this guy she's really excited about. She really wanted us to meet him, and so he flew in with her as well. But I'm not gonna include him much in this vlog. I'm kind of cutting around him just out of respect to him, who had no issue with the camera being on him, but also is not immediately a part of the family. And so I'm gonna pop in and out of this vlog to explain, because as per usual, when I'm hanging out with family, I was having such a good time. I was filming lots of stuff, but I wasn't really narrating a story as much as I normally would when I'm by myself and I've got nothing to do but time, and I can create nice, concise stories. Here we go. Day 1, got in. We decided to all go out together, walk downtown Baltimore, which is beautiful when it's sunny and otherwise kind of a crappy city. Not aware we were taking a boat. Hello? So this is interesting. I literally had no idea we were gonna get on a boat. It's a water taxi that's free. It's kind of like a public service, I guess. It's certain times of the day, and it just takes you across the water, saves you like 25 minutes of walking around the water if you're just trying to get from that one spot to the other. So we got to eat dinner at this really, really great restaurant. It was predominantly seafood, as you would expect in Maryland, in Baltimore. And I got a Japanese hibachi salmon. And it was a Hawaiian restaurant. Yeah, it was definitely a Hawaiian restaurant. And I remember thinking, I don't understand why I'm getting a Japanese hibachi salmon at a Hawaiian restaurant, but it was fantastic.
For like 2 years.
We all decided to go see The Incredibles 2. All right, just wow, you've never looked more like a scary. Yeah, I couldn't even, I was literally putting the camera up on Mike to get his opinion, to get his immediate reaction to The Incredibles 2, and in that moment, he was standing under this weird, harsh light, and my camera's white balance was all off, and just the way it happened, we couldn't even contain ourselves when we looked at the footage. We were laughing so hard. All right, let's try this again so you're not looking so much like a
supervillain?
Creepy supervillain. What'd you think?
I thought it was a good movie. I thoroughly enjoyed most of it. Not the ending so much.
We'll deconstruct when we get back to the room, but without them because they don't want us to
They don't want to
Deconstruct.
deconstruct children's movies. Oh, that's sacrilege.
I don't consider it deconstructing. It's just what I thought about the movie. Isn't that what people do when they come out of movies? Talk about what they thought.
I thought so.
Did you love it again?
Yeah.
You loved it again. What did you think?
It was good. It's funny.
Good. That was your first time, right?
Yeah.
Good. Funny. I like that. Good. Funny. That should be on the poster for the movie. It's good and funny.
Good and funny.
So we got back, and then so my brother and I had a hotel room, and Emma and Gunnar, they came down to hang with us for kind of like late, like 11 to 1 a.m. and we stayed up playing a board game. I don't know if you guys are familiar with the cooperation, the co-op board games, where you're working together towards a common goal instead of playing against each other. But we love Forbidden Island. I don't think I took any video last night. We were playing. We were playing Forbidden Island.
What a good game.
It used to be a great game before we lost the pieces into the void. Today, we're all gonna head out. It's raining, unfortunately. I think we're gonna catch a lift.
I was making this very hard.
Out to the middle of Baltimore. So there is a giant Barnes & Noble. How many stories is that?
Three
Three or four stories, Barnes & Noble, and it's right next to a Hard Rock Cafe. My two favorite things. Go get food. I'm starving. I'm not even gonna make it. I'm gonna pass out. I'm gonna pass out. You're gonna find me like this with the camera rolling. We ate lunch at the Hard Rock Cafe. Now my dad, who is not in this vlog because that's a different part of my family. My dad and I, since I was a little kid, we've been collecting pins from every Hard Rock Cafe. We've been everywhere in the world. We've got like 40 pins or probably more from different Hard Rock Cafes. We just love it. And I was gonna get a pin at the Baltimore Hard Rock Cafe. I'd never been to this one before. We went, we ate, the food is average like it always is. That's not why you go though. You go to see all the memorabilia on the walls. And I gotta say, the Baltimore Hard Rock was probably the most disappointing Hard Rock I've ever been in. It was so disappointing, I didn't even think it was worth the 10 or 15 bucks to get a pin. So. After the Hard Rock, Emma and Gunnar split up to go do their thing, and my brother and I got to go check out this amazing Barnes & Noble. Looked like 3 stories from the outside. It was actually only 2 stories, but it was amazing. And then we just did some sightseeing, some window shopping, and some actual shopping. How would you rate this chai?
It's probably one of the better chais I've ever had.
For Lindsay. So yeah, that night we went out to do a birthday dinner for me. My mom took us all to this beautiful Japanese restaurant. We got some great stuff.
And I'm like, well, when we walk home, I see lots of garbage now.
Oh my God, I took photos of garbage earlier.
This is supposed to eat it up.
What is?
Read it. Wait, it'll tell you right here on the sign. It's
Read what?
This frog.
It's not even running.
So is it supposed to go
Yup,
around
it's
the
all the garbage. It's supposed to get all the garbage and gobble it
I don't
up.
think it's actually supposed to go around. I think it's supposed to turn.
It says
It's something.
it's something. That's
Beautiful. That night we celebrated my birthday, did a few gifts, really appreciated everything everybody did for me. So the next morning, Emma and Gunnar got on a plane to go back to Montana, and me and my brother and my mom and Randy, we were all going to the Orioles game. They were playing the Mariners, which was so crazy because my brother was in from Seattle. It just happened to be while the Seattle Mariners were playing the Baltimore Orioles. So we're in Baltimore. My mom got us really super fancy tickets in this really nice part of the stadium where you have access to like your own stuff. It's not like the general public kind of area. That night we headed out to dinner at this really good Italian restaurant in Little Italy, and I kind of just stopped filming. And I didn't film anything the next morning. The next morning we all just hung out and did breakfast before I had to get on the road, and my brother had to head out to the wedding he was going to. All in all, it was amazing. It's so rare when I get to see my brother and sister and mom all at the same time because, you know, Seattle, Montana, Connecticut, Maryland, when are we all in the same room? Never. So thank you, Mom, for making that happen, for being able to fly my sister in and getting to spend time with everybody. It was awesome. You guys are probably not going to see too much on this channel for the next couple of weeks while I'm doing some other family visits, and I will probably pick back up in a few weeks. It's the summer. Go outside, enjoy yourself. Maybe get off of YouTube a little bit. I don't know what I'm saying. I'm going to be on YouTube plenty. Anyway, thanks so much for sticking with me, and always remember that our world is a shared experience. Have a great day.
And that's the game.